Everyone, Aubrey Trades here with a month-end recap. That's right. As of today, we've officially entered into October trading, meaning it's time for us to go over the biggest winners and losers of the month. Now, featured on screen right now is a fun little NFT that was gifted to me, and I just felt like showing it off. Might use it as like a profile picture or something like that. Going over to Trader View, you can see we are ending the month down about $106, which, funny enough, is the second best month of my trading career, right? Let's do a quick comparison here. We'll go back into August. Go to August 2nd to August 31st. We'll see August, we ended down a whopping $188. Look at this, all this progress. Right, we were up one day, $53 about, and then boom, just all of that done in one bad day. Just goes to show me that I need to be extra careful with how I trade, especially something like RHE. Now this was before I had my position sizing in order, but just look at twice I messed this up. Now I know, I gotta buy risk low a day, especially if I'm buying something here, or rather wait for a pullback and not buy 100 shares of an $11 stock, like $5 risk off of whatever level. So this was a lesson, and we ended up leaving August, down that almost $200 or $188. And then if we go to July we fared probably even worse. July, bam, we lost $455 in July. And then in June, we lost how much money in June? In June we lost $300. And then May was my last profitable month. We go to May, bam, bam. May, I actually made like $239. So September, second best month of the year. But that's all right. We're fresh. I think a positive takeaway is like, okay, it shows that I've gotten better about risk management, even though we did still lose money. We've significantly slowed down the rate, and now I just need to continue to work on cutting down these like $100+ loss days are super unacceptable. And if we go to if we want to go to the individual days, our big loss here was TGII. Was this when I tried to catch it twice and it failed? Yup, it was. Look at this. Look at this right here. Tried to grab the bounce, boom, fail. Tried to go in for part two, fail. Like, ridiculous. This was file under revenge trading. Like, I should have known to wait. At this point when it failed, I should have been like, okay, we're gonna go look at the 5-minute setup. And we're going to go wait for the bottom to establish itself on the 5-minute setup, because clearly this is turning into a larger time frame type of thing. And had you done that, look at this, high or low here, right around what, 10:30? And then you had this 12 to 15.5 cents. That was a sick move. That was crazy. That should have been the play. Like, I tried to get involved too fast, because you see some of these like 1-minute bounces and you want to catch the 1-minute bounce from 13 to whatever, 13.7, which is so lame. But some of the morning bounces have been a lot more like rewarding, and so I was trying to be a little bit faster, but clearly I gotta play it super safe. 9:45 or later rule needs to apply to all OTCs for me. It really does. We'll go back into our reports view and we'll look at our other red day. Here we go on 172, and that was, Jizzy filed under chasing. Let's look at this. Boom. Oh, yeah. Here's another thing of like, I see the range break here, but buy like the pullback. Don't buy the top of the range break like an idiot. And also, if you're trying to take a position, get your position closer to the bottom of the range. That way, you give yourself a little bit of cushion here. But anyway, so there's Jizzy, and then we'll go back to reports. I can't see my back buttons, that's why I'm clicking everywhere. We had this one big red day, 131, which was, here's the big red, ETST. Let's take a look at it. Oh, bad boy. And this is like after 7, well, here's 7:30. So this is a little late in the day to happen. And again, buying the top of the breakout. If you see the range break here, you got to get in before the range break and give yourself some cushion, or wait for a pullback. But this, there's no, like, what do you risk off of? The only thing you can risk off of is here right above 5, and you're at 6.5 cents. Why? You know, if you saw 5.5 hold like this range, you could have grabbed, you know, here for a position for an afternoon spike here to retest the highs, but even that failed. Going back, was that ETST we looked at? And then here, boom, ABVC. This was me accidentally trying to buy into a halt, and it didn't work because I thought it was halting and it didn't halt. And I literally, I don't know why it's not showing it, but I bought here and then I just got right into that dump. What is this? 700, 443. Yeah, right up here. And then here, boom. So bad. That happened so quickly too. So those are all the loser days. And that's all stuff that I can, you know, not do. I can just not do that. TGII filed under, you know, jumping the gun, revenge trading. Jizzy, we saw, was more of a buying the top of the range. I didn't give myself the cushion, right? And then pretty much all the big losers are from buying the top of the range. Look at that. So I definitely need to keep in mind, don't buy the top of the range. ABVC we just talked about. Of course, we're going to look at all of these. Phil, again, well, this was just unfortunate. Here it's like, oh, you think you're getting in to retest the highs, and then you just get caught in this big dump candle. Yeah. I don't know. That just feels like bad luck. Anyway, we'll go do a couple quick of the biggest winners. Lucy, 128. Bam. Grabbing here on this range break into a late afternoon push. Sold here when it started to fall over, but it ended up recovering and making new highs into the day. So I ended up leaving a lot on the table there, but I can't be mad at this, especially if I was like, I don't know, didn't want to fall back down, you know, take the profits, I guess. So that was good, and I think I held that a good amount too. And then what did I played this again? Was this a different day? Boom. Morning spike, dip off the highs, uptrending, buy. Don't know how I held through this. Sold, retest the highs. Boom. Lucy, AXTG. Clean morning panic, dip buy. Real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes of panic. Buy, quick flip, didn't hold long enough. This is the morning panic that I was trying to nail on TGII. And you know, when it's happening, and you've been seeing stuff, you were seeing stuff like this. This is like almost 10 cents to 13 cents. It's 30% bounce. Like, and then, you know, lately it's just the good bounces have been in midday. SDPI. This was recent, right? Yeah. SDPI. Bam. Here we go. This is perfect. Okay, hold on. What is this? 700, 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares at the bottom of this range. We had this low clocked, low. Kind of wanted to give it a little bit of time because sometimes it clocks a little lower. Boom, boom, buy. That's 1,000 shares is like 2-cent risk, 1-cent risk or something like that. So I do my stop here and then just rode it up to retest the highs. Sold too soon, but that's okay because I wasn't expecting a high day break. I just knew that the run was so big that even this little piece was a good amount of range. And so that ended up being like a 3 or 4 hour winner. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That is a classic trade, and I want to take that every single time. I'm actually going to go back and tag that. Add range break to that. Range break. Add. Save. Got to go through and add some of these specific nodes like I have on some of these. SDPI, PAR, SU, and then that'll wrap it up. But we definitely need to get these winning trades up some more. PSRU, I can't even be that mad at. Look at this. 1, 2, buy like as this low was confirmed. Bam, quick flip up here. And I ended up not being mad at that because this ended up clocking a lower low and the real bounce was like over here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes later was the true bottom. Another reason why I keep saying like kind of wait it out the first 10 minutes on a good panic. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Safer to wait. TGGI, dip buy off multi-day highs. I don't know why I didn't. This was classic. Don't know why I didn't take that. But dip off the highs, give myself some, a little bit of wiggle room. Risk. Boom. Sold too soon. Look at this. Ended up going to 124 from my buy at 105. Ridiculous. Leaving so much on the table. So much. PRSU. Did this just happen to work? Because I'm buying at the top of the range break and I just happen to be able to hold. Yeah. And then I didn't hold long enough. This went to 1-2 from 9. Ugh. So overall takeaways are hold your winners longer when you have them so that they can outdo your losers, and don't do as many stupid things on your losers. Like don't jump back in when you have when you lose. Don't jump back into revenge trade. I shouldn't be trying to trade the panics that happen like within the first 10 minutes. I should give it time. And that's it. If I can just do that and stick to those setups, panic dip buys after the first 10 minutes or dip and rips on the day one runners. Those are the two things that work when I do them right. And a lot of the losers, again, came from just breaking rules. TGGI, revenge trading, boom, not waiting long enough. This is a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait 10 minutes. All of a sudden you're like, I'll give it some time and see what it wants to do. Oh, okay. Go back, Jizzy, boom, bottom, buying the range break at the top impulsively. Anyway, I'm not going to make you sit through this again. Thanks so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please hit that thumbs up button. helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what other type of content you want to see out of this channel. I will be back with another video this weekend outlining the top things I'm looking at going into Monday. And yeah, we'll do some TA on the recent OTC runners or the, whatever's running in listed land. If you got any ideas, things you want TA on, leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to include it in the in the TA session. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm Aubrey Trades. Till next time. See you in the next video.